speaking. Yeah. Yeah. I would, but not for about another month and a half. Yeah, we usually put kids in the learn to play program that Ryan Morgan runs, but that doesn't start up till late October. But that being but that being said, you should send me an email because I will start a list of kids that are volunteering. We can only take so many, so you're the first one to call. So we'll get Luke in there. Not a problem. Avalon website's fine. All right, buddy. No problem at all. I'm in New Brunswick now for a tournament, actually, ball hockey tournament. Yeah, doing pretty well. All right, buddy. No problem. Thank you. Alrighty. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Lord Beaverbrook Arena for 5TV1's continuing coverage of the 2017 Canadian Ball Hockey Association National Championships Masters Division action. Up on tap here this afternoon. The Alberta Havoc in red, fighting for first place in their division. Any win in this game, whether it be regulation, overtime, shootout, whatever, will give them first place, and they're off to a good start here. A couple shots on net. They are tangling with the Oshawa Bruins out of Ontario in yellow. And the Bruins still have first place aspirations as well. The Bruins felt the ecstasy of winning and the agony of defeat yesterday. They won one in overtime, and they also lost one in overtime. The Havoc won 2 games yesterday, both of them in overtime. 4 of the first Masters games in the tournament gone to OT, so very, very tight in this Masters division. Masters ball hockey, 40 years of age and over. Each team allowed 5 players 36 years of age and over. So it'll be interesting to see where we go. Digging in for the face-off, Jason Toth wins it for Oshawa. Ball comes back to the point for Jobando. Joban for Soroviak. He kicks it down low. There's a shot on goal. Andrew Chevy Platt in between the pipes. For the Bruins, he'll steer it aside. Dennis Smithson getting the call for the Alberta Havoc in the other end of the rink. Just going to get a look at the standings. The Alberta Havoc currently sit in first place in their division with 4 points, followed by the Bruins. So essentially this is indeed a battle for first place in this game And on the other side, pretty similar, the Newfoundland Colonial Masters Selects have 4 points, and right behind them are the Halton Leafs with 3. Here come the Bruins, shot in there right on. Smithson's first save of the game is a nice one. He steers away the shot of Jerry Cowan. Bruins back to the attack, trying to slide one over. That one's not going to get there, and Jason Cormier has a chance to move it away. Cormier with a big game yesterday against the Newfoundland Selects. Cormier had a hat trick in that one. The feeling out stage is over. Teams well into the tournament now with their third and final round robin game. The way the Masters division will work, first place in each division gets a bye into the semifinal round, while second and third will cross over against each other tomorrow. And that's important in a regular tournament. When you're playing 40-plus ball hockey, getting that extra game off certainly makes a difference. Ball cleared down the floor, no flooring on the play. That'll send the Bruins all the way back to pick it up. Is Chris Manos. Manos chips it up to the neutral zone. That's going to get by Yarman. Yarman, he takes a pass off the back. Now it's going to come out to Piscatelli. Piscatelli, cross floor, puts a dump in. Merkley will get there first for the Havoc. Merkley puts it behind the net for Norm Lundberg. Lundberg puts it back. Now it's picked up by Mike Wishisin. Out for Lundberg. We got a penalty coming up to the Bruins. Havoc have sent the extra player from the bench. There's a shot right on. And a nice save there by Andrew Platt. 2 penalties on one guy, I heard the official say. So this could be a 4-minute penalty. And there you go. You hear it from the referee himself. You can probably pick that up on the mic. Rather animated, the official in this one. So the Bruins, number 17, Eric Hudson, going to serve 2 minor penalties, 1 for tripping and 1 for interference. Early power play opportunity here for the Havoc. And look for the Havoc to be setting up big number 45, Mike Wishisin, for the big shot from the point. Face-off is going to be to the left of Platt. Platt setting, getting focused. Chevy Platt, a veteran of the game, one of the better goalies around. Good face-off there for the Bruins. They send it all the way down the floor, and Ricky Lee is on his horse chasing after. The Bruins are going to pressure Alberta. All over the floor, it seems. Nolan puts one up for Ellsworth. Ellsworth being chased down there by James Hart. Hart moves the ball down the floor, and it's cleared. And Smithson will come out and stop that one. Smithson's going to move it all the way up to Soroviak himself. Sorovic waiting for an entrance on the blue line. Good job by the Bruins, and big number 88 just stepped up into Sorovic there. That was Craig Marshall. Play with fire a little bit there. Sorovic picks it up now. He's going to drag it to the middle, look for Wishisin to get on his one-time side. Sorovic kicks it down low, back to Sorovic. Sorovic again playing catch here with Cormier. Cormier to Sorovic. Sorovic, big drive. Platt gets a stick on that one. Ball comes back to the point to Sorovic. Here's a drive from Wishisin. That's the shot the Havoc are looking for. But well scouted so far is the big shot there, as the Bruins were ready for that. They had lots of traffic in the shooting lane. Ball did not get through, and Platt didn't have to make a save on that one. Face-off is going to come outside. You say it was deflected off a Havoc player. That'll bring the ball out. Some pushing and shoving there between Campbell and James Bryant on the face-off circle. And the referee's going to put 2 of them in the box. Referee's not fooling around in this one early on. So 2 guys come off the bench, and they come out and push and shove on the face-off circle. It's a good thing there's only 1 game here at the Beaverbrook today. This one could take a while. Eapen up to the line, doesn't get it in though. They'll have to try again. Now Eapen gets it this time. Piscatelli picks it up and knocks it down. Ricardo Piscatelli back for Jobin. Jobin's going to bring it out to the middle of the floor. Jobin down for Piscatelli. Piscatelli throws one wide. Going to be picked up by Dan McKinnon. McKinnon back for Epen. Jason Epen for Jobin. Jobin back for Epen. Epen in the middle of the floor finds McKinnon. There's a pass in front. Couldn't get a stick on it, though. Good defense there by number 39, Chris Manos. Ball's back for Epen now. Epen kicks it down low. Epen in a shooting position, elects to pass. Chance for the Bruins to clear, but Epen does keep it in. Epen brings it back. There's a big drive there. Another rebound, and Platt finds it, pushing and shoving in front again. And the referee's busy here early on. 15:33 left to play in period one. No score. Alberta and Oshawa, Ontario. Still 1:52 left to go in the second minor penalty to Hudson. Here's a drive from the face-off from Wisijan. That one hits the boards, comes back to Sorovic. Sorovic down for Wisijan. Sorovic, he's going to kick it down the other side. Big shot there from Merkler. Merkler's shot rattles around the glass, going to come down low in front of the net. Loose ball there, and Platt drops down and covers that one up. Good pressure here by the Alberta Havoc on the power play. But Chevy Platt yet to be beat. From the face-off, won by Oshawa. Ball gets chipped up into the stands, though. The boards here at the old Beaverbrook Arena substantially lower. I shouldn't say the boards are lower, the glass is lower all the way around the rink. A lot of history, a lot of character here at this rink. Been a lot of championships won over today in the history of the LBR. Face-off won by Alberta. Battling for it down low is Sam Amadeo. Amadeo finally does get it, and he fires it down the floor. Smithson will touch that up for Wisijan, who's come all the way back. He's going to move it up for Sorovic. Sorovic fires one in. Looks like Oshawa with a chance to get it and clear to the line, but not out. They'll have a second opportunity. Now it comes out in the neutral zone. And away comes Jason Toth. Toth gets a man off the bench and a line change. There's a long shot on goal. Rebound is there. Tricky play there as Jeff Wilson almost got his own rebound off the glass. Bruins going to make some line changes. 30 seconds remain in the power play. Wisijan, long drive. Platt watches that one whistle wide. Ball's down behind the net for Chris Nolan. Nolan sends it to the other side. It's going to be picked up, though, by Chris Manos, and Manos fires it down the floor for the Bruins. Time for one more rush if they hurry for the Havoc out of Alberta. Penalty set to expire. Ball is turned over, and here come the Bruins. It's Trent Godin. He picks that one up. Another shot on the other side. Teams at even strength now, and that's a really good penalty kill for Oshawa. Here's Al Yarriman for Alberta. He brings it in. His pocket is picked by Manos, though. Manos trying to take it behind the net for protection. Finds Craig Marshall in the high slot. Marshall chips one down for Jason Toth. Toth spinning out in the high slot. He's going to come back to the point for Manos. Manos winding, thinking about shooting. Now he lays one in. Reflection there. Craig Marshall with a good active stick down low, and he got a shot off, but that was saved by Smithson on the short side. Ball's going to come off the boards now. Dan McKinnon swipes it down the floor. That one's going to go all the way down. Flooring will be the call. You're watching the 2017 Canadian Ball Hockey Association National Championships, brought to you exclusively by 5 TV1. Play continues now. Alberta chip it out to the neutral zone. Norm Lundberg picks it up. He's got Piscatelli with him, but a great back check there by the Bruins. James Hart back in position. Jason Toth keeps a man out high. Merkler has that one walked through his street. Jobin can't pick it up. Merkler with a good defensive back check there. That stopped Ricky Lee from being sent in all alone. Ball gets rattled around the boards where Epen picks it up. Epen fires it down low, comes down, and back to Epen now from Lundberg. Epen, he's going to lead a rush up the floor. Epen puts it in for Piscatelli. Piscatelli, backhand pass out front. Platt is going to drop down and hold on to that one. There'll be a face-off with 11:51 left to go in the first period. Face-off won by the Bruins. They get it to the line, but not out. Battle for it down low. Not much real estate available out here in this one, as both teams fighting for every inch of floor here. Battle for first place in Division I on the line here. Havoc turn it over down low. Chance for the Bruins to clear it. Going to be put back to Craig Marshall behind the net. Marshall fires a long, picked up by Carlo Carlucci. Carlucci does indeed get it up the boards and gets it deep. Yarraman now. Here's Yarraman. That pass is intercepted by Frank Shalhout. Shalhout trying to come back for Alberta. Shalhout moves it across for Donaghy. Donaghy gets it out. That's going to clear the line. That will cause the Bruins to have to clear the zone on the delayed offsides. Icing call, though, by the official. Both the officials going to have a little chat on this one now. You might see this one dropped at center. No, they're going to bring it all back. Indeed, they will call it icing. Here's Alberta, shot right off the draw. That one hits the defenseman in front, and it's Manos. Manos takes his time, spins away. He's going to chip it out to the boards. Ball cleared down the floor. Foot race between Jason Epen and Tony Teleski. And Jason Epen will win that one every time. Cormier, pass for Shalhout. Shalhout back for Cormier. Cormier can't get a stick on that one. Ball comes deep down into Alberta territory, but Epen will run it out. Here's Epen. Epen calmly games the line. Epen looking to funnel in deep. Finds a home, gets it through. Cormier coming out in the high slot. He's looking for it. Cormier gets it there. That's money in the bank. Here's Cormier, shot right on. And Chevy Platt says the bank is closed today, Mr. Cormier. He'll have none of that. Just past the halfway mark of this first period. No score, Oshawa and Alberta. Here's a shot off the draw from Jobin. That one's blocked by Marshall in front. Marshall giving Lundberg a little bit of a rough ride down low. Alberta with some good pressure. backhand pass behind the net, steps up front for Cormier. Platt is there again to shut the door. And Chevy Platt, the difference so far in this one, he is on point for the Oshawa Bruins. Still no score. Scramble in front of the net, loose ball bouncing around there, nothing there. Eventually the Bruins just hammer it down the floor. Doesn't go all the way though for flooring. Norm Lundberg's going to pick it up. Here comes Lundberg. Lundberg over the line for Alberta. Puts it in deep, but Manos is there to pick that up for Oshawa. Chris Manos. One-handed pass up to the line and is blocked there by Ellsworth. Ellsworth tries a backhand pass for Nolan, can't get it. Ellsworth once again spins around, fires, but cannot get it out. Regrouping now is Jerry Cowan. Cowan, long pass up the boards. Here's a chance for the Bruins. Couldn't get the ball to the net. Number 76, Jerry Cowan would have been there all alone. Cowan has it behind the net now. Cowan, down low, going to kick it back to the point. Defenseman wasn't ready for that one, but he does get it and fire it in deep. Here's Sorovic now. Sorovic going to fire it around. That one will be kept in at the point by Tony Teleski. Down low for the Bruins. Bruins with some pressure now. There's a one-time shot. That one hit the post. The Bruins celebrating there. They're saying it was in. The first shot hit the post, bounced back into the pads of the goaltender. And the goaltender has it, and he holds on. Face off. Going to be to the right of Dennis Smithson. Good pressure there by the Bruins. That is their best shift of the game. Easily. Good call by the official there. The live webcast is about 30 seconds delayed, so I can watch it after it went on. I just had a look at it there. Again, that was a good call by the official. Here's a chance for the Havoc. Wasishin coming in. He's got Shalhoub with him. Wasishin backhand shot is stopped by Platt. Wasishin kicks it back to the point for Epen. Epen back for Wasishin. Wasishin winds, fires. Shalhoub rebound, scores! Frank Shalhoub was Johnny on the spot, and his backhand beats Platt, and it's 1-0 Alberta. .7:49 left in the first, and the Havoc dent the twine. It's Frank Shalhoub on the doorstep. And the Havoc lead 1-0. Alberta right back to work here. Lundberg putting one around for Cormier. Now we're going to have a penalty. And the Havoc going to go to the power play one more time, as Dallas Merkler was upended behind the net. Alberta with their third power play opportunity of the game now. Face-off will be in Bruins territory. So 2-1 here after one period of play. The Alberta Havoc over the Oshawa Bruins. Battle for first place in Division 1 on the line here in the Masters Division of 2017. Alberta right off the hop here, stepping out. And that's a good shot on goal by Mike Campbell, but Platt is there to shut the door once again. A win in regulation or overtime will give Alberta first place. The Oshawa Bruins will need... Actually, I would think the Oshawa Bruins would get first place with a win. Actually, so whoever wins is first. A tie, however, will sit fine with the Alberta Havoc. Referee shouting instructions. Make sure the face-off is done fairly. Ball's moved off by Eric Hudson. Hudson turns it over. Here's a chance in the slot. Shot right on. Nice save there by Platt. Off the shot of Dan McKinnon. Now the ball is put down deep. Ricky Lee is going to get it for Oshawa. Lee trying to leave it for Jason Toth. Toth couldn't come away with it, and here come the Havoc. Ball moved across the floor. Here comes Randy Cormier. Cormier's got Jobin with him. Cormier is going to put it to Jobin right now. Jobin, nice pass down low for Shalhoub. Shalhoub was wide open on the side. Not quite sure how he might have got that open. Loose ball in front. Good job by the defenseman to clear that. Goaltender without his stick momentarily. Ball in the high slot for Cormier. Cormier took a swing at it, but he fanned. Ball chipped up off the glass. Knocked down by Cormier. Cormier trying to get it back for Jobin. Jobin has it, takes a wild stab at it, but he fans. Ball is moved up the floor for the Bruins. Here comes Oshawa. Ball thrown down to the net. Number 8, Thomas Ephraim. Trying to pick up that rebound off the boards. Can't do so, and away comes Eapen for Alberta. Eapen just lost a handle on the ball momentarily, but gets it back. Trying to put it up there for Ellsworth. Eapen now picks it up at the line. Eapen up for Nolan. Nolan going back to Eapen. Eapen, nice pass to the side. Shot right on, and Chevy Platt opens that one up and swallows it whole with the leather lobster. And it's still 2-1. Our cameraman here today, Ethan DeMoka, is very familiar with swallowing up pucks with the leather lobster as well. Although he would probably normally refer to it as his trapper, his scoop, his glove. The leather lobster's mine, big fella. Bruins step out of the zone. Long pass picked off by Wasijan. Wasijan for Lundberg. Lundberg sends in Piscatelli. Piscatelli forehand, backhand. That was a nice move there, but Platt wasn't fooled. And Piscatelli, I really like that move. Platt wasn't fooled. He might have been fooled. He made the save, but he's down on the floor, and he hasn't moved yet. Platt just a little slow getting up. That first move that Piscatelli put on him, that was something else. I think Platt bit hard for it. Not quite sure how he made the save, but full credit to him, he did. Play continues. Platt is still in the net, although he's not exactly jumping around there. But then again, Chevy doesn't really jump around a whole lot in between plays. Long ball put down the floor. That's going to go right on net and Smithson, so no flooring called on the play, and we'll have a face-off in the Havoc territory. Face off. Won by the Havoc. Jobin sends a high clearing attempt, though. That's going to bounce into the penalty box. They'll do it all over again in Alberta territory. From the draw, here's Manos. Manos for the Bruins. Manos holding on. Alberta doing a good job with man-to-man coverage. Manos trying to get away from Jobin. There's a shot. Not sure if Smithson had to save it or not, but away comes Alberta. They've got some numbers on this rush. Pass goes across. McKinnon just went a little bit offside, and that will be blown down and face off outside the blue line. Face-off, won by Alberta. Yarman up for Shalhoub. Shalhoub couldn't handle that one. It's going to send the Albertans all the way back. They'll fire it around the boards. The other side for Nolan. Nolan in a good battle there. Good job there by James Hart to keep it in. Ball comes to the point. Hart steps over. Backhand pass down. Big battle along the glass, and that was some body work there. Swinging stick comes by after. Here's Shalhoub. That shot is blocked. That was lost in the equipment of Hart for a second. Long pass for Ricky Lee. Lee looking for someone going to net. He leaves it for Eric Hudson. Hudson's drive rattles wide. And that's too many men. Not quite sure what the call is. Interference is a call. Well, that's a strange one. Nonetheless, it is a penalty. Funny thing is, they're questioning the official, Carrie Keller. She's not the one who made the call. So Sam Donaghy going to go to the box for 2 for interference. That gives Oshawa a power play, and there's a big drive off the stick of Trent Godin. Godin, he slides down, blocks it. Ball caught up in the official's foot. And Cormier gets tangled up with Godin, but he does get the ball out. Ball sent in now. Oshawa gained the line with relative ease. Ball's moved across for Trent Godin again. Godin has it over on the right side. Godin going to put it back to the point for Jerry Cowan. Cowan slides it down for Jeff Wilson. Wilson going to put it down low for Lee. Back for Wilson. Wilson to Cowan. Cowan seeing if there's a shooting lane. Wines, fires. That one's deflected. Almost hit the post. Ricky Lee was there all over the goaltender. Smithson couldn't see it. Here's Cowan to the other side. There's a shot right on, and Smithson is going to stop that one and hold on for no rebound. Face-off will be to the left of Smithson. Still 48 seconds remain in the power play. Havoc trying to get it out, but Jobin runs over that ball. Jobin just lassoed a man over on the boards. Got a little lucky there. Stick came up around the back of number 41, Jason Toth over there on the boards. Craig Marshall's going to come out, and he'll take up residence on the board, looking for another right-handed shot out there. Although, you know something, they can't be looking for another right-handed shot because there's 4 of them out there. 4 rights and 1 left. But Marshall's the guy they want setting up on the one-timer side. Here's Marshall. Marshall kicks it down low. Some activation from the back door, trying to throw it across, but no seam there. Chance for Alberta to clear, can't get it out. Now they battle for it again along the wall. McKinnon doing a great job there for the Havoc. McKinnon manages to chip it to the line, but not out. Ball is out. Yes, he did get it out. Great job there by McKinnon. Here come the Havoc. Donaghy is out of the box. Teams at even strength. Donaghy trying to give it to the McKinnon at the net. There's a shot by Happy. That one stopped by Platt. Happy chips it down low for Donaghy. Donaghy back to the point for Merkler. Merkler couldn't hold on to it. Joban helps out, and he'll buy some time slipping it back to Merkler. Merkler trying to drive by Manos. Merkler coming to the net. Merkler is upended there, and there's going to be a penalty. Not many easier calls for the officials to make than that one. And the players are arguing with it, but that is clearly a penalty. So after the Bruins have a chance on the power play, now it is the Havoc's turn with 13:39 left to go here in period number 2. Chris Manos going to go to the box for Oshawa. Little delay here, giving the goaltender Platt a little time to regroup. It's one thing they said they would do before the tournament. It gets really hot in these arenas, for the goalies especially. So they'll give the goalies some extra time if they need it from time to time again. Face-off won by the Bruins. That one's hammered around. And that one's fired up into the glass. Everybody's okay. Little update from the score at the Harbor Station. The Halton Leafs lead the Barrie Flyers by a score of 4-0 in the other Masters game. First place on the line in this one, and I got to think the last Master Round Robin game is going to feature the Newfoundland Labrador Selects versus Team New Brunswick. And Newfoundland will have a shot at first in their division in that one. Sorovic moves it down for Wasijan. Wasijan back for Sorovic. Sorovic winds, fires. That one gets through, hits the glass though, and that's going to get sent out of play for a face-off. See a lot of the Edmonton Savages men's team here supporting the Alberta Havoc today. And a few of the Savages just had the duck on that shot going to the glass. Edmonton Savages have a big game tonight in the quarterfinal action. In the men's A championship, the Edmonton Savages going to tackle the Brampton Midnight Express in what should be a knock 'em down, drag 'em out affair at the Harbor Station. Face-off won by the Bruins. Chance to clear. Get it to the line, but not out. Good job there by Alberta retrieving. Sorovic down low. Comes back to Sorovic now. McKinnon lost that one. Here's it back for Wasijan. Wasijan drops the hammer on the point. Ball's happed around the boards, but Wasijan slides and keeps it in. Wasijan for Merkler. Winds, fakes, back for Wasijan. Wasijan shot right on. Nice save by Platt. Rebound is knocked down, kept in. Here's another drive, and that one whistles around. That's going to be kept in on the other side. 40 seconds remain in the power play. Wasijan. Campbell's shot is blocked, and Wasijan can't keep that one in off the block shot. The Havoc will regroup, and that's going to allow the Bruins to make some changes. Here's Sorovic. Sorovic for Epen. Epen off the boards. Back to Sorovic. Sorovic shot whistles through wide. Epen's going to have to jump down and keep that in. Epen for Happy. Happy takes one, and a chance here for Marshall, and he's got some time on his stick. He will take advantage of it and clear as the Havoc going to make some changes. Only 5 seconds remain in the power play. That will do it as the ball is fired down the floor. Both teams back to even strength. Ball intercepted at the line. Coming down the floor is Trent Godin. Godin has that pass stolen, so dumping it back in as the Havoc. Frank Shalhoub just ran into Jerry Cowan over there at the line. He got stood up. Here's Marshall now. Marshall stepping out for the Bruins. Marshall gets the red line, tries to get it in deep, and does so. Coming away with his Al Yarriman for Alberta. Yarriman finds Lundberg up on the boards. Lundberg, he picks it up. Lundberg looking to get it back to the point. Here's a shot. That one's put in, and the player's just dumped in front of the net. Gonna be another penalty here as Merkler just got drilled. Alberta gonna go back to the power play. That's a few times Merkler has been dumped out there. I don't know if there's some stuff going on the floor, but and the Bruins are accusing Merkler of diving. You can hear the conversation from up here, but I'm sorry, that was not a dive. He got drilled there. If he hit me, I think I'd still be rolling. So, Havoc back to the power play. Sam Amadeo in the box for the Bruins, approaching the midway point of this second half. Face-off win by the Bruins, and they're going to give chase. That's Jason Toth going all the way down the floor, but it's picked up by Sam Donaghy. Donaghy for Merkler now. Merkler chips it by the defenseman. Merkler in deep behind the goal. Merkler trying to come around the other side, runs out of real estate. They're going to put it back to the point. Donaghy down the other side. They throw one in front. Merkler's there. Can't get a stick on it. He just chips it back. Alberta, not much room in front of the net. Good job of penalty killing here by the Oshawa Bruins. Donaghy, nice pass down for Lundberg. Lundberg's got some time and space. Went out, tried to go high on the short side, but he missed. Piscatelli on the left side now. Piscatelli moves it back for Donaghy. To Wisijan. Wisijan shot right on, and Platt got a pad on that one. Lundberg puts it behind the net for Piscatelli. Piscatelli back to the point to Donaghy. Donaghy down low for Lundberg. Lundberg tries to go low scoop side that time. That one missed wide. Pass comes across. Lundberg's going to pick it up off the boards. Good pressure here by the Havoc. Wisijan down to Lundberg. Lundberg in the high slot, found Merkler, but Merkler fired that one over the top of the glass. Good play there by Wisijan to keep the ball in. Lundberg back for Wisijan. Shot off the crossbar. Alberta celebrate, and they score on the rebound. That probably saved some controversy there, as Alberta thought they had the goal on the initial shot, but Jason Cormier made no mistake on the rebound. And Alberta strike finally on the power play. And it's 3-1. Just had a look at the delayed replay here, and you know something? Good call again by the referee. My goodness, I said good call by the referee twice in one game. Wow. No, they were Johnny on the spot there. 8:50 remaining. Oshawa down by 2. They need to get the offense going here. Ball is sent down the floor. No flooring That's waved off. Alberta's Al Yariwan gets to it first. He's going to move it behind the net for Jobin. Jobin clears it around the boards. Campbell is muscle off the ball. No flooring call, though, because the defenseman stepped up. That sends Dan McKinnon in hard after the ball. McKinnon can't get to it, and the Generals, the Oshawa Bruins, will have a chance now to settle things down and clear it out of the zone. James Hart behind the net. Here's Hart. Hart trying to look past Cormier on the forecheck. Bruins now chip the ball through the neutral zone. Up to the line, chipped in, but now it's knocked out right away. Cormier's got McKinnon coming with him. Player joining the rush is Happy. Happy trying to chip it down for McKinnon. Couple of players go hard into the boards again. McKinnon leaves it for Happy. Happy can't chase one that down the corner. Jeff Wilson comes away with it for the Bruins. Wilson puts it across for Sam Amadeo. Amadeo in the neutral zone gets it in deep, but Jason Epen is there to stop it for the Havoc. Ball chipped up over the line. Amadeo almost had his pocket picked by Donaghy there. Alberta behind the goal here. They're content just to wait for the Bruins to bring pressure. 7 minutes left here in the second half. Donaghy swings one around for Piscatelli. That one is intercepted. Manos gets a chance to jump in, but away come the Havoc. They've got a 2-on-1 here, and that is offside. Ellsworth looking back at the referee with the old "who me?" Yes, you, sir. That was offsides. 6:51, 3-1 Alberta over Oshawa. Wife never gave you the marching orders or nothing?
The marching orders was, I wish you weren't going.
Yeah, I guess.
2 weeks. Her thing was 2 weeks before the wedding, not for injury, just for not being.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is a rough festival.
I think they're doing a good job.
They're doing a great job. Everything they've called. The bodies are rough.
Absolutely. Oshawa back in their own zone now. They've got just under 7 minutes to try to figure out how to pot two. Then they're going to need another one in OT if they want to try to get a shot at first place in their division. Bruins. Behind the net is Manos. Lots of movement in the neutral zone. They hold on. Bruins now putting the pressure on, looking to cut this lead in half. Ball comes a point for Trent Godin. That shot is deflected. Smithson there. Rebound. Smithson slides across. The net comes off its moorings accidentally on purpose. And at 5 minutes even, we will have a face-off to the right of Smithson. Face-off is going to be to the right of Smithson. Craig Marshall digging in for the Bruins. Marshall used his foot off the draw. Referee missed that one. And he's looking at the extracurricular stuff going on between the two centermen. Sounds like the Boo Birds are coming out up in the stands here right now. A lot of chatter. And from where I stand, actually, most of the chatter from benches and teams is the Masters division. Most other teams, they're not as engaged with the officials. I don't know, maybe because they're older, they feel they earned a right or something. I don't know, but not that they're any more right. In fact, a lot of times they're just more wrong, if you can be, or wronger. Let's make up a word, wronger. Here's a drive from the point. Smithson didn't have to stop that one. Good block by the defenseman. Good battle along the boards there now. Mike White trying to come away with it for the Bruins. Ball is sent down low for Marshall. Marshall throws it out front, and the player's dropped in front. We're going to have a penalty. Official was looking at that one. James Bryant goes down, and the Alberta Havoc defenseman going to go to the box. Oshawa starting to apply some pressure, and now they will get a power play as Al Yariwan going to go to the penalty box, and he will sit for 2 or less for roughing. See Cormier discussing with the referee. Not quite sure what he could possibly be discussing with the referee there. And folks, I got the benefit of looking at it again, and once again, easy call. So I believe the Oshawa Bruins are going to pull the goalie here with 4:29 left to go, as they need to score. They need to win. A tie is no good to the Bruins. They need to win. So it's probably not a terrible move by them to pull the goaltender. And I guess if you're the Alberta Havoc, now you get not only the free crack at flooring the ball, now you got an open net to shoot for. Face-off, won by Cormier. Ball's rattling around, is going to be kept in at the line by Godin. Here's a drive. Rebound doesn't get through. Drive off the stick of Wilson, but it doesn't go through all the way. Donaghy's going to chase it down low. Ball knocked out, and there's a chance to be cleared by Eapen. Eapen does indeed do so. Ball goes down the floor. That's the worst. No goaltender. You actually got to run all the way down. The goalie can normally touch it up for his D-man, but no such luck there. Ball is still not in the zone. The Bruins do it the old-fashioned way. They're going to fire it all the way around, but it comes all the way around and out. Unfortunately for Oshawa, couldn't get a man there. Forecheck by Dan McKinnon. McKinnon doing great work running that down. Almost had a shot in empty net. McKinnon's going to turn around, come back to the bench. He'll need a change after that foray. Here's a long shot. Smithson watches that come off the boards, and he'll hold on for the face-off. 53 seconds left to go in the power play. 3:22 left to go in the game. 3-1, Alberta. Smithson just looking for a little time. Actually, we got a timeout called by Oshawa. And just an update from the other rink. It's 6-0 now for the Halton Leafs over the Barrie Flyers. So, looking at that, that's going to give the Leafs 6 points. That will temporarily put them in first place in Division 2. The Newfoundland Colonial Masters selects left to play Team New Brunswick. So if New Brunswick wins that one, it would be New Brunswick in second, Halton in first, Newfoundland in third. But if Newfoundland were to win, Newfoundland would be in first place in that division. Win in any time, regulation or overtime for Newfoundland will give them first place. Face off to the right of Smithson. Face off won by the Bruins. There's a drive from the point. Off the stick of Godin. Marshall was in front looking to whack away at that rebound. Ball down low. Now it's worked to the side. Lee, here's a pat for Wilson. Shot, big shot blocked there. Off the leg of Ricardo Piscatelli for the Havoc. Oshawa working it from behind the net now. They're going to put it back for Godin. Godin. Down low for Jerry Cowan. Cowan, he's going to put it down behind the net. Marshall in front trying to find some space. Marshall, wow, he's finding space all right. With his stick. Referees need to get in there. That's a good job there by the official. Talks a lot too. I like it. I like refs to talk when I'm coaching. Even if I don't agree, if I hear the referee tell me, I can look at my guys and wait, just talk. So that power play will come to an end as we see Craig Marshall's going to go into the box. He'll get 2 for roughing. Goaltender is back in the net. 4-on-4 for the next little while. Goaltender gone to the bench again. Happy, hums it around. Alberta, rather than shooting at the empty net, they're just content to pass the ball around, try to eat up some clock. Eventually, they're probably going to try to put a shot in there. Happy takes a little bump down low from Jay Malice. Malice on the backhand, knocked down there by Cormier. Cormier just eating the ball down low. Malice just pretty much did everything you can do without getting thrown in jail in the corner, not get a penalty. Referee's just trying to let the clock go out. Still over a minute and a half left to go, though. Goaltender is pulled. Teams 5-on-5 as the Bruins are shorthanded. Alberta going to take the ball all the way back in their own end. Fire it down the floor. And the ball was deflected, so Lundberg takes it behind the net. I don't know if I've ever seen a team with an empty net try not to score as much as what they're doing now. Just happy to move the ball around and clear it. Here's Cormier up top. Cormier now going to put it back down the other side. The Havoc aren't even taking a shot. Epen puts it down low. He takes a bump. And number 87, Sam Amadeo is going to go to the box there. And you can see the referee. Referee showing some frustration there. You can hear it in his voice as if to say, that's a pretty dumb penalty. You should go to the penalty box. .38 seconds remain. 3-1 for Alberta over Oshawa. First place going to go to the Alberta Havoc, but the Oshawa Oshawa Bruins certainly going to live the fight another day. And the 10-minute misconduct call now. Platt comes back in net. And Alberta will finish this game on the power play most likely. Here comes Manos. Manos around. Manos going to fire it down the floor. Ball catches the stanchion there, and Campbell's going to take it. He puts it back for Jobin. Alberta trying to just play keep away here. Run the clock out. Ball goes up for McKinnon. McKinnon takes his time, only 10 seconds left. Throws a little wrist shot on goal. And that'll do it. The Alberta Havoc going to finish first in their division, while the Oshawa Bruins will still hold on to second spot. Standings will be decided at the Harbor Station at 3 o'clock. Game between the Newfoundland Colonial Masters and Team New Brunswick. 5TV1 has the coverage of that one for you, as well as all the rest of the games from this 2017 Canadian Ball Hockey Association National Championships. I would say, can't forget the camera. Unsung heroes. Anyway, it's been fun.
Do you do this often? You do this for the senior A league stuff too?
Not really.
Yeah.
There's an event back home they usually come. Because a lot of guys do it.
Yeah. You're good. You do listen.
I have fun at it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's what makes it best. Is that you have a little fun when you get it. Well, we'll see you at the other end.
all right. You got a vehicle here? Well, I'll wait for you guys.
Okay.
Like, are they going back to the other ring? Yeah, well, sure, I'll wait for you guys. They're in Oshawa. So do you have to pack all this up now, Ethan?
I don't think so. I think Brian
He's going to come back and do it? Okay, so you don't need any help, yeah?
No, I'm fine.
Perfect.
I'll shoot a message to Dad real quick and ask him what the deal is.
Ask him to give me a call, will you?
Alright.
All right, buddy, thanks.
No problem. Have a good one. Hi. I don't need to talk this up, do I? Okay, and Steve wants you to call him at some point.